And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Michael Autovino.
Good morning and happy Friday. We're off to a chilly start to the morning across some areas in eastern Idaho and western Wyoming. Right now in West Yellowstone, it's a cool 32 degrees. It's 46 degrees right now in Idaho Falls and Haley. It's 48 degrees in your area in Salmon. Good morning. It's 45 degrees right now in Salmon and across the Storm Tracker satellite and radar. As far as any precipitation goes, not seeing any of that this morning, but as we move throughout the day, we'll have a cold front that really will push towards southeast Idaho and really move towards our area, which will allow temperatures to drop a couple of degrees for tomorrow, but it'll be a noticeably windy day out there, especially during the afternoon for today. Now, as far as those winds go right now, not too bad. We're seeing calm winds ranging to about 10 miles per hour across eastern Idaho. We have 4-mile-per-hour wind speeds in Blackfoot, 7-mile-per-hour wind speeds in Pocatello, and it's a little bit breezy in Driggs right now to start off the morning, coming in at 10 miles per hour. But as I put the wind tracker in motion and time out those winds throughout the day, we see an increase in those wind speeds as we move into the afternoon hours. By about 1 o'clock this afternoon, we'll have wind speeds of 14 miles per hour in Idaho Falls, 15-mile-per-hour wind speeds in Pocatello, and even as we move until about 5 o'clock, notice those shades of green and yellow on the contours. That's when the winds will be rather stronger as we move throughout the day. By about 5 o'clock, seeing wind speeds of about 21 miles per hour in Idaho Falls, 20-mile-per-hour wind speeds in Rexburg, 18-mile-per-hour wind speeds in Pocatello. So overall, as we move throughout the day, expect to see winds between 15 to 25 miles per hour across the Snake River Plain. Other locations across eastern Idaho and western Wyoming will generally see winds between about 10 to 20 miles per hour for today. And speaking of wind, we do have Hurricane Lane that's located in the Pacific, and that's really impacting the Hawaiian Islands for today. Wind speeds of 120 miles per hour. It's a very powerful Category 3 hurricane, and what's significant about it is that it's moving very slowly, which will be bringing dangerous flooding towards the Hawaiian Islands. Some locations across the Hawaiian Islands will see over a foot of rain, which is very significant, so we do want to keep that in mind. That is happening in the Pacific for today. As far as the Snake River Plain goes, as far as high temperatures will be generally in the upper 80s for today across the Snake River Plain, so a pretty warm day out there with temperatures dropping a couple of degrees by tomorrow. We'll have a high temperature today of 87 degrees in Idaho Falls, 89 degrees in both Blackfoot and Pocatello. It'll be 87 degrees in American Falls. Looks like western Wyoming will generally be in the 70s for today, and across the Central Mountains mainly in the 70s. Looks like Charleston Salmon will be in the lower 80s. As far as the sky cover goes, we'll see hazy skies continuing across all areas with some clouds building in across the Snake River Plain, but across the highlands in western Wyoming and the Central Mountains do expect a few more clouds in the sky than we saw yesterday. Looking ahead to this evening, those hazy skies will continue, not much in terms of any clouds in the sky, but it'll be pretty chilly out there with low temperatures mainly in the 40s. Now for the 7-day forecast, the winds will continue for tomorrow. It won't be as windy. We're expecting breezy conditions for tomorrow with winds between 10 to 20 miles per hour. But looking ahead to Sunday and Monday, looks like those winds will pick back up with wind speeds between 15 to 25 miles per hour with a chance for rain returning on Monday. Notice that high temperature on Monday, barely reaching 70 across Pocatello, and across Idaho Falls will be even cooler. We're expecting the lower 80s for tomorrow with the winds to continue through the weekend into the start of next week with a high temperature of only 66 degrees. So a very cool start to the work week on Monday, and it looks like temperatures will slowly climb back up into the 80s by Thursday. Across the Teton area, Jackson, Afton, and Driggs, expect a high temperature of 77 degrees today and tomorrow. It will continue to be breezy. Looks like it'll be the windiest of the 3 days will be on Sunday with winds between 15 to 25 miles per hour and temperatures in the 70s for Sunday and the mid-50s for Monday. But on the bright side, looks like it'll be sunny on Tuesday with temperatures back into the 70s by the middle of next week. Across the Central Mountains, expect a high temperature of 83 degrees today, 83 degrees also tomorrow, and then on Sunday, mainly cloudy skies with a high temperature of 76 degrees.